In this video, I'm going to show you the steps involved it takes to enable Eco Mode. From our home screen, we're going to go ahead and tap our settings icon, and then we're going to scroll over 4 times. And after we scroll over 4 times, we'll get to our Eco Mode options. Now the factory default you'll see here is set to turn shelf temperature to 125 degrees, and that's only when you do it manually, because you can see right now the Suggest Eco Mode is set to Never, which is the factory default. However, we have a couple options here. If we would like, we can set that to turn the shelf heater completely off if that's what we prefer. However, we can leave it set to turn shelf temperature to 125 degrees. And what that's going to do is that's going to give us a faster recovery time if we suddenly have an influx in business and we need to activate that shelf back again so that we can get it back up to temperature. It will take much less time to get back up to temp from 125 versus if it's completely off. Also, what you can do is you can actually change this number if you want to raise it or lower it. You would have to enter the manager PIN, which is 1122, and then we would hit the green check mark. And if I tap on that again, it'll now allow me to change that temperature to my preference. Now I'm going to go ahead and leave it at 125. Now we can step down here to Suggest Eco Mode. We have 2 options here. We can either leave it set to Never, or we can select Every, and then we can change the minutes of inactivity. So basically what that's going to do is after 60 minutes of inactivity, it's going to suggest for me to enter the Eco Mode. Now we can change this. Since I've already entered the manager passcode, I can go ahead and change it. Now the maximum number of minutes is going to be 60. However, if we wanted to change that to every 30 minutes, we could go ahead and enter that and hit the green check mark, and you can now see that it's set to 30 minutes. So again, 60 minutes is going to be the maximum. However, we can lower it if we prefer, and after we've set those changes, we can go ahead and tap our green check mark to save them. And once we're finished there, then we can hit the back button and go back to our main screen. And that's how we would enable the Eco Mode.